Welcome back to the Slay the Spire 2. We have mapped out a pretty good path, I think, for Act 2 already. We're going to see how potentially wrong I might be. The one thing I didn't take into account, actually, is that I might want the extra fire for the cloning that I got. I already have 2, so it's really going to be dependent on whether I think it's useful at that point. And maybe that's so good I should prioritize it now that I think about it a little bit. But if I prioritize that, then I want to do less combats because I'm using less fires to heal. But I think this part of the path is still good, so let's start here. Alright, what do we have? Attack for 15. Attacks are fully blocked, it becomes stunned. And attack for 3. Okay. So I can debuff it, so it does less. We'll dagger throw for... Oh, nice. Hey. It's a card what I just drew. And then... I don't get to block it outright, but... But reducing damage is reducing damage. Unless I want to burn Assassinate. 1925. It's not going to be enough. So. I probably should have blocked anyway. That was not my smartest move. It's almost not worth playing the powers, but I really don't have that many other things to do. Okay. And I can kill this one outright. And I get the extra reward. Oh, now it wants to be... Wow, okay. I didn't register just how much of a strength buff it had given itself. I see you. Alright. Alright. Wasn't aware of your game. I mean, I got a block. So I need to do 15. Or I need to block 18. So if I play Strike Plus, I discard and it plays. If I discard and it plays Haze, that adds 4. So that's getting pretty close already. So it should be fine actually. Okay, and then I get my shivs. Yep. And this is actually unnecessary, but cool. Okay. And an extra card. Okay. Draw 1 card, discard 1 card, draw 8 damage, apply 1 weak. I think dagger throw is better. I would like some more block or weaken options, but dodge and roll, gain 6 block next turn, gain 6 block. Well, Ask and ye shall receive. Yeah, I think we go that way. Okay. Not a bad place to start. Did take a good chunk of damage, but that's okay. Tries to escape the combat after 5 turns. Aha. That's fun. So 12. I can block 10. And I think maybe we just do this just because it's going to take too long to draw it again. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if I can count my cards and see what happens. Okay, so it stole one of my hazes. Okay. Dagger throw, discard haze. And then strike and poison. Or vulnerable strike and poison, maybe. Yeah, again, we're probably not going to draw it again before things come around, so I might as well exhaust it. Oh, shit. That's the one that reduces the damage, right? Yeah, fuck. Well, I could hit it with Storm of Steel. That'll give me... actually, I'm not sure if that gives me 4 shivs or 5. But I could also just kill it. Probably. It's got 18 health that I need to reduce, so this should be actually not too... Oh, I didn't do the pre-math. That was dumb, actually. No. Nothing says I can't dispose of it. Fuck, that is exactly what I didn't want to draw. I guess we're gonna block then to try and reduce that damage I'm looking at. It's okay, we still have time. Let's get the haze on him. Not that I think it's actually gonna matter here, but... Alright. Got haze back. Tools of the trade. At the start of your turn, draw 1 card and discard 1 card. That could be very, very good. Discard your hand and draw that many cards. Exhaust. No. And no on Sucker Punch. Let's go on Tools of the Trade. I think that's a really good pickup, actually. I believe this is what Fishing Rod upgraded. Yeah, it's at 0. Okay. Okay, that's not a terrible pick for an upgrade. I think it just does more damage now, but... okay. 3 damage, 2 shivs. 14 damage, next skill costs 0. Could be decent. 5 block, draw 2 cards. End of your turn, retain up to 1 card. That is actually probably very, very good for me because there are things that it pays to hold so that I can exhaust them, or rather discard them a different turn. Start of each boss combat, heal 25 HP. pretty nice, not critical. Cards containing strike deal 3 additional damage. Decent, but I'm going for a mostly poison build. Choose any number of options at rest sites. What? Like I can do more than one? Hold on. I gotta actually look this up so I know what that means. Because that would be incredibly powerful with the clone. Because it means I can heal and get some broken cards. What's it called again? Miniature tent? That is a weird way to write that up. Hold on, let me check a different site. Why are there so many different sites for this game? This needs to calm down. None of these actually describe... I think I understand what it means, but I would like to actually be sure. Okay, as best I can tell, it does what it says on the tin, which is let you do all the things, which is incredible. That's well worth 200, and then I can still afford this card because it's cheapy cheap. I don't think I should spend the money to remove anything. Nothing, because I'm pretty happy with my build. I don't really have any trash. So I'm pretty happy with that. Damn, that was a good pull. Let's try and make this run good then. Attack for 9 damage, debuff, curl up. And block? Oh, block is just defined by curl up. So if I hit it once, is that... Okay. Still doing damage, though. Okay. Let's defend, and then Storm of Steel, I think. Because then we apply Haze. Oh, no, we can just, we can throw out 1 strike, at least. Because otherwise we're wasting the damage potential there. Okay. Cool. Okay, that went through. That was a net plus. Okay. Don't love being frail, but okay. Noxious fumes, tools of the trade, and well-laid plans all in one hand. I guess so. I guess hard to complain about that. Oh, and this is free. Huh. Oh, I did that in the wrong... Whoops. Didn't mean to click off. Where'd my game go? I did that in the wrong order. Did I do that in the wrong... I think it may not have mattered. I don't remember what the other card was now. I got distracted by accidentally clicking on the background. Okay, well, hey. Powers are out on a difficult enemy. I'm pretty happy. Okay, let's discard, yeah. Let's discard Haze, by which I mean play Haze. Wait, does it put 2 copy? No. It was just a weird animation thing. Because it shows it going to the discard pile, but it also keeps it here, and then it shows it going here after it going to the discard pile again after it plays. That's something they should fix. That's a little visually confusing, and I don't think it's... I think that's two separate animation sets, and it should only be playing... Well, I don't think it should be playing either of them, actually. It should be playing a wholly unique one, probably. Okay, 14 armor... Let's play Outbreak. I'm going to take some damage here, but... I mean, I guess... No, because if whatever I draw, I'm still not going to have energy to play it. And I would be... I mean, it's not a lot of block, but it's a little bit, and every health point counts. Oh, I can just retain this, can't I? Alright, yep. Cool. Let's see... I guess we'll do Flick Flack. And we need to block for 10 more. Got 2 copies of Dagger Throw. Of course, the time I pull Expose is a time that doesn't have any block or block potential. I mean, I guess we'll discard Clumsy. Apply Poison. If I could apply one more poison, that would be awfully nice. But... the weak potion is pretty nice, but I need to not end up with too many potions and just throwing one away, so... I guess we'll retain Expose. I don't actually know what the rules are for when it gets roll up again. Choose a discard. Discard Haze. Let's do this first and see what we get. Well, I guess we can toss Defend because we're not going to play it. And we're at the level of health where I might as well play this to exhaust it, so that these do more. Of course, we're just short of killing it. Didn't that have just killed it? Did it automatically go to 1 health? Can it not be killed by poison? Huh. Doesn't say it can't be killed outright by poison. Is that a rule? I don't know if that's a rule or not. I don't think it is. There shouldn't be any reason it can't be killed by poison. I'm pretty sure that poison should have procced way more than enough to kill it. But maybe I didn't look at those numbers closely enough. This is actually a bonus though, because I get to kill it with the hunt. Extra card for me. Okay. Cloak and Dagger, 6 block, 2 shivs. Draw 1, discard 1. Another copy of Outbreak. I gotta lean into the poison. 5 block, draw 2, blur, 5 block. Block is not removed at the start of your next turn. That's the move, yeah. It's just a better version. Okay. Okay, I remember you now, you bastard. Okay. I'm just mumbling random syllables now. Unfortunately, a bunch of sly and no powers. So I would need to block 15. Which I should do my best to do anyway, because my health is a little low already. We'll hold off on this because we can get it with just these 3. Because adding 2 is going to only... It would only net me 4. 4 plus 6 plus... well, that would be 15, but then I'm still taking damage anyway. So there's no reason not to over defend here. So... We'll leave the rest of this. Okay, cool. Okay, 8. This one's gonna buff itself with a massive amount of strength. Okay, outbreak. We're just gonna have to let Haze go. I think we're gonna do this one because I don't think this one ever blocks. I think it should be easy to kill. I'm more worried about these two. Oh, maybe yeah, I guess because I'm gonna carry over 10 block, that'll be good for me regardless. This is free, so I don't need to play it this turn. I can play it any turn. Okay. Now I'm looking at a lot of damage. Okay. Well, this is not great. But defend is free now. And survivor will get me to how much? 23, which is 10 short. Ugh. Huh. I might have to take a cleaner route to avoid more combat here on fear of randomly dying. We'll see. Been playing too much Ironclad. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's no two ways about it. I could have played the dexterity potion early if I had thought of it, but... Oh, this one's going to be stunned again, though, so that'll be a plus. You know, I was planning for the future, but that's if I even make it out of this combat, so... think I'm cooked. So this does 11 after I play out my hand. This is 10 and vulnerable. I think the vulnerable, this actually might save me here. Okay. So now that it's vulnerable, I need to do 20. Oh, no, I'm going to be just... Well, I mean, I'm at... This is the final round if I don't kill it, so... I gotta play everything. Okay, okay. No, we're actually good. I don't need the potion. But this is not enough to kill on its own. I still do have to play both of these. And I want to play the block as well. So... Nasty, nasty round, but we live one more round at least. Let's dagger throw. Let's focus this one, because if I don't block this guy, then it's over anyway. Discard to apply haze. Oh, it's dead outright. Okay, cool. What a clutch time for outbreak to come in. Double outbreak. I forgot I had 2 outbreaks out. Okay. That might save me here. Oh, no way. So I can't do either of these. But what I can do is dexterity potion and then defend. So I have just enough to live through its attack. And then I can play this. Not that it's going to matter. Oh, and that makes this free. Okay. I have 1 health. Incredible. Okay. Let's not somehow manage to screw this up. Dagger throw. Why did I do that? Okay. I lived. Slice plus, anticipate plus. Flechettes. I think anticipate plus just for block improvement. But I am at 1 health. Oh boy. I think we're gonna have to make a new path. I think we're gonna have to do this and hope we don't hit anything unpleasant. Because I don't think I can live through another combat. Along your travels, you stumble upon a dark, amorphous polyp. You sense that it is very old and very evil. Approach, enchant and attack with Corrupted. Deal 50% more damage but lose 2 HP. Kill with fire. Choose a card to transform. Transform cards to become a random card of any rarity. Yeah, I don't want to be taking damage. I can't handle that. Oh. This is an option. Oh, it changes to another curse. Okay, thank you for the warning. But it doesn't follow the same. It's not... Okay, so it could be anything. I think Is there anything else I want to potentially get rid of? I don't think so. Pretty happy with the deck. There's certain things I don't use very much, like expose. But that doesn't mean they're not useful at the right moments. So I think taking a strikeout is the move. Backflip. Is that just a normal backflip? Yeah, okay. Okay. You torch the dark polyp. As it screeches and burns to ashes, your head pulses painfully, but you manage not to faint. What was that thing? Somehow I think that might be connected to another event that we might see. Oh, shit. Well, I think it might be over, guys. This will net me some block, but I don't think there's any way for me to block enough to live even through this round. I need to block 19. Oh, fuck. I should have played Dexterity. Or Anticipate for Dexterity. Bah! Ugh, damn it. Reduce all damage taken and HP lost by exoskeleton to 9. To 9, okay. Oh man, I might have lived through. Well, it's probably was gonna. This was almost assuredly going to doom me no matter what. Can I kill one of these? This one has 26 and it's attacking me. Let's focus all of my attacks on it. There's no reason to discard. Or well, I guess I could draw a 0. I drew a 0. Okay, interesting. Well. Oh, and I could have, well, again, it would have been only for one turn probably, but the Gigantification Potion would have at least let me get the kill. That was very silly. Oh well. Killed by grasshopper looking ass things. That's painful. All right. Yeah, so I'm getting what I did wrong a little bit with the build there. I wasn't focused enough on poison. If I really wanted to, like, there were a few opportunities I could have taken more poison. I got some good card draws. I got some kind of mediocre ones too. And I just did not have the ability to protect and sustain myself. I'm obviously not well versed enough in the cards that are available. There's got to be more available that would have not only let me block, but let me avoid or heal back some of that. So I was playing very glass cannon in a. I was making a I was making a build that had all the fragility of a glass cannon, but not enough damage output to warrant it really. Ultimately, damn. All right, still fun to see some of the things that are out there. What did we unlock? Silently eviscerated by many exoskeletons. Getting a bunch of epochs here. Okay. Floor's 25, so that was like halfway. Damn. Some of those were really good too. The miniature tent and the Pale's growth, like if I had had the time to make those work, they would have been very, very strong. Potentially. There's such a... I mean, I like reading these, but they are written in such a way that out of context they are very hard to make any sense of. Oh, here's all the poison cards I wish I had. Retain, apply 7 poison. If the enemy has poison, apply 9 poison. Poison is triggered 1 additional time. Would have been incredibly useful. His Majesty barely even looked anymore. I swept through the planet profiles on the current... More exciting planets. The Regent has arrived. His Majesty may now embark upon the Spire. Onwards. Unlock the Regent as a playable character. I think that's the next one, I assume. But we'll see if that's the next one or if there are multiple. It's weird how it adds new things to the timeline here, but okay. A fetid stench emanates from the grate leading to the underdocks. The slimy waters call to you. What does that mean? Is that a new location? An alternate Act 1. Okay. That should be made more explicit on the page where it introduces itself. Okay. Yeah. Not a terrible run. A little rough around the edges, and definitely like the problem with all of these first time runs is fundamentally the game does reward you for continuing to play. It gives you more cards, more options, etc. So the first one's always the roughest, even though it's very funny to me that my first Ironclad run that I also recorded was also a clear. So, yeah, all right. Well, I guess next time we'll come back and do the Regent. Cool. I'll see you for that next time.